Hey you guys, this is Jay at Hands-On Recipes. Today I got a good one coming at you. I got some, I'll make some homemade soup. And I'm going to have a treat at the end for you guys for this homemade soup we're going to make. You know, in the wintertime, soup is good for you, especially when you get a cold and a lot of stuff going on. Doctor tell you need to drink, eat soup, drink liquids, and we're going to hook you up today with this one. So I need you guys to stick with me today now, because I'm going to make this good, and I'm going to give you a little treat at the end of this. First of all, I'm going to show you the ingredients. I got some mixed vegetables. I got some cut green beans. I got some tomato paste, diced tomatoes, corn. You know, in soup you can put a little of everything in it and make it come out good, but I'm just going to show it to you simple today. But this is going to come out real good. We done kind of changed up on you guys this time. We're going to take it from the kitchen this time. Alright, first of all, I'm going to throw in some mixed vegetables. We're going to throw our mixed vegetables there. We're going to throw in our cut green beans. And you can use fresh, all of this you can use fresh now. But I'm showing you from the poor man's point of view today, you know what I mean? You make it cheap for you. And I always pour my the water or whatever they got in there out of it, and start from there on the corn and the beans and stuff like that. But I need you guys to hang in there with me, because I ain't gonna do a lot of cutting this video here. We're gonna do it straight from the hip on this one. Throw your corn in there, you got your beans, you got your mixed vegetables. Then you're gonna throw in your diced tomatoes. That's what that is, diced tomatoes. Then I got a tomato paste here. I'm going to take and put my tomato paste in there. Grab me a spoon to get that out with. And I'm going to dip all this tomato paste out of here. And you know, you just got to put your hands on it now. You got to stick with me, because this is going to be a good one here now. You're going to love this one. I ain't going to do a whole lot of cutting. I'm going to put it in there. And you're going to love it. You know how us guys is. We got to get every little bit of everything off of there. Alright. I'll make this fast for you. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get me a measuring cup. Get me 2 cups of water. Then I'm going to get me 2 cups of water here. And I'll pour that in there. But this is going to be good, especially when it's cold outside. Everything is, and you just need something to heat yourself up with. And then you're going to stick, you're going to kind of stir all this up. And it's going to be nice, and look at that. Lord have mercy, look at that. That's the way you want that. Now, you want to kind of put that on the stove. Then you want to turn your heat to like medium heat. And let me tell you about my ground beef over here. Okay, I got to get a fork here. Over here. Got to get me a good nice fork. I got 2 pounds of ground beef. I took 2 pounds of ground beef and I already got it browning. That's all you got to do is just brown it. And get your ground beef going. I already got it in there. And I use the real lean stuff. I like to have my ground beef as lean as possible. And on this I got grass fed. I got the grass fed, the leanest you can buy ground beef. I like to put the best ground beef I can, because I like using ground beef. Some people like using stew beef, but I like the ground beef. And I just kind of brown this up and have this getting to a boil before I put my ground beef in there. And so I got this good and started. So you guys, I'm gonna let this beef brown and get done, and then I'm gonna come right back at you. But I want you to stick in here now. You got to stick with me today, because this one's gonna be good. Alright you guys, my ground beef is already brown. So now, and I already turned my soup on medium. I turn it on high first, and then I bring it back down to medium. okay, just to get it to boiling and cooking good. And now my ground beef is ready. And the ground beef is gonna cook some more in the soup. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it over here. Then I'm gonna go right here and get me a strainer. And you wanna strain your ground beef. You wanna get all the oil out of it. So now I got it strained good. And so now I'm bring it back over here and I'm gonna just pour it right in the soup. You pour your ground beef in the soup there. Woo! Look how good that looks. Throw that right there to be washed. Turn this off. Then I'm gonna get my, I'm gonna just stir my ground beef in there. Oh man, and you can make this as thick as you want. This is kind of thick here, and I used 2 cups of water a few minutes ago, but I'll pour a little bit more water in here. I believe I'll pour 1 more cup of water in there. Hey, you ain't no with me now. Yeah, I'm gonna get me 1 more cup of water. So actually that's gonna be 3 cups of water. There we go. Now, but you use as much water as you want to use to make it as thick as you want it. I like mine kind of thick. Okay? Now, I'm going to let that cook for about 40 minutes. I'm going to add a couple more things here. I'm going to get me a little pepper. And I have, how much pepper? It's up to you. You can season it as much as you want. And I'm going to use a little salt here. You know, you don't want too much, but you season it to your taste. I grab my, then I kind of stir that a little. And you talking about something gonna be good, y'all got the whole in there now. Y'all sticking with me? You got to stay in there with me now, because I got a little trick for you at the end that's gonna go right along with this. Now we sit that there and we let it cook for about 40 minutes. And after that cook for about 40 minutes, then we're going to come back at you. Alright you guys, it's been 40 minutes. Take the soup out. Now that looks good, it's done. So we're going to cut it off there. And we're going to try it. I'm going to go over here and get me a bowl. I'm going to stick our bowl here. We're going to get us a nice spoon, a dipper, and dip it with. Now you gotta stick with me on this now, because I'm getting ready to show you something right here now. You take that old good soup right there in the winter time when it's hot, and look at that. Look at that. Woo! And you just pour you some soup in there like that right there. Bring it right over there. Look how pretty that is. Now look how pretty that is. Then you come over here and you get you some bread. Get you some bread. You know, back in the day they used to call this light bread. You get you some light bread, some loaf bread, whatever you want to call it. Then you get you some peanut butter. This is the treat right here now. You got to stay with me now on this one. You get you some peanut butter. You get you some, buy you some fresh bread now. Get you some fresh bread. Get you some honey. Peanut butter. You know peanut butter is good for you. All of this is good for you. You can tell I just bought this. I got to open every bit of it. Okay? Give me a spoon here. Then you take some peanut butter. This is your treat right here. I'm going to make you eat this peanut butter and honey. And you're going to love this. And you just kind of spread it. Get you some creamy peanut butter now, not no crunchy. And then you take you a little bit of honey. And you just throw you a little bit of honey on that like that right there. And then you make you a nice good old fold over like that right there. Let me grab another spoon. Let me show you something. I'm going to show you how to eat this. I ain't got big enough spoon. This one will work right here. I'm going to show you how to eat this now. You got to be real careful because the soup is hot. You got to let it cool down. I'm going to go on and try this. And then you take, first of all, you got to take a bite of this peanut butter and honey. You put the peanut butter and honey in there first, then you go for the soup. Don't never get the soup before you get the peanut butter and honey. And then you go with the soup last. I'm gonna make you eat, make so many foldovers to go with this, it's gonna be pathetic. And you're gonna wanna slap somebody on this one now, cause this is good. And that's the way you eat that. And you're gonna be making these over and over and over cause they're good. You can even toast your bread. You can make a full sandwich, you can toast it, either way you want to do it, but make sure you use the peanut butter and honey. This is coming straight out the kitchen, you guys. This is Jay at Hands On Recipes. Make sure you put your hands on it.